October of this year is a prelude to next year, and it is shiny. October of any year is always a prelude to the year ahead, and this October, no exception. This is a time of patience, it's a time of positive projection, it's a time of intelligence, and most importantly, it's a time of physical upheaval. So that's an interesting balance. You have to be patient, but there's also chaos. And the chaos will come from physical transformation on the planet. This would be nice if it was happening in the transformation of consciousness on the planet, but instead it's going to be happening a little bit in the heavens and a lot on the ground. So be prepared for that. The good news is that it may not cause tragedy, but it will cause inconvenience. And it's a good advantage for us to know about, because we're going to be learning more and more and more about ourselves and our world and how to move forward in the 21st century from some of the events that happen in the next year or so. We're going to be changing our roads, we're going to be changing our skies, we're going to be changing our telephones more than we've ever imagined. Think beyond the watch phone. We're going to be moving into a whole new arena of life. Now, what's the advantage and disadvantage of that? And why is October so important? Why is it shiny? The advantage to all of this forward motion is that it's permanent. It is bringing us over a period of only a few short decades into a time of life, an epoch of life on the earth, where we will never go back again to war. We will never go back again to poverty. It seems impossible, but it will happen in this century. And this is the beginning of that process. Now, the disadvantage to that is that while it's happening, your nervous system has to be strong. If you're not shiny, if your nervous system can't sing, you're going to find this period very uncomfortable. So I have a suggestion for you. There are 3 things that you can do yogically, numerologically, commonsensically, to make sure that your nerves are stronger. And the first is to breathe. When you breathe more deeply and more slowly, naturally, you will definitely feed your nervous system. Your nerves will be stronger and you can deal with a lot more. The second thing that you can do is be aware at all times, no matter what you're doing, that you can't be negative. When you are negative, you are lazy, undisciplined, manipulative, and complaining, and it's not necessary. There are very, very few times when there's a reason to be negative, and those times call on you to be disciplined in the way you deal with it. Now, some would say, oh, does that mean you're not dealing with reality? And I would say, yes, it means you are dealing with reality, and you're dealing with it in a disciplined way, which is what this century is all about. Discipline bringing peace, personally and collectively. And the third thing that you can do is stand on one foot. If you stand on one foot, just try to hold yourself in balance. And then try standing on the other foot for a moment or two. And then try to hold still on one foot. First try to move around and then try to stand still. Your whole body will adjust itself in very subtle ways. And from that, your nervous system, believe it or not, will be stronger. There are hundreds of things you can do, different things that you can eat to help your nervous system be strong. But here's the most important thing to know. You have a decision to make in the month of October, to be shiny or to be dull. And to be shiny means that you have to project your intelligence, your sense of balance, and your discipline in a positive way. And if you do, you will learn more than you've ever learned in your whole life. I promise you that. But if you are dull, you will be dull. If you're undisciplined, you will be undisciplined. And if you cannot control yourself, well, you'll be ignored. It's good advice for life, and it's highlighted in this shiny month of October, getting ready for the strange things that will be happening in 2014. My name is Yogi Akal. Welcome to October, and we'll see you next month. And don't forget to comment right here, fan, friend, and subscribe.